In MotoGP, you often hear riders talking about the setup of their bike, but what exactly do they mean? Well, a MotoGP bike has to adapt to a number of different circuits around the world with the unique challenge of each track, meaning the demands they place on man and machine can vary hugely. It's up to the riders and teams to try and find a setup that works during free practice so they can perform at their best in qualifying and the race. So let's have a look at some of the key things teams can change and what effect they can have. When it comes to suspension, there are a number of things you can adjust, such as rebound, compression, and changing the actual spring. These all affect how the wheel is kept in contact with the ground. The geometry of a bike can have a huge effect on how it handles, and this includes the length and position of the swing arm, the bike's wheelbase, and also its trail and rake. The electronics package of a bike refers to the rider aids such as traction control, throttle response, engine braking, the anti-wheelie system and much more, and there are a huge number of variables teams can try. The gear ratios allow teams to adapt the bikes to tracks that need more low-end power and acceleration because they can't change the engine, or they can set them up for tracks that require higher top speeds with longer straights. The tyre is a contact point with the ground, so its compound can have a huge impact on how the machine interacts with the track. In general, the softer the option the tyre, the more grip it offers, but the less tyre life it has. So as you can see, there are a lot of things teams can change that affects the way the bike behaves. To find the perfect setup though, can take a lot of time and involves teams sifting through the huge amount of data they collect and working with riders to find the best solution for each track to allow them to perform at their best.